Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Imps View podcast show with me, Cornell B, /DJ Cornell B in the house. Back again. It is now time for me to talk about Jack Moylan, /Irish Messi Moylan, who is making the news this week. Before I get in the video, I want to say thank you to everyone that has subscribed to the channel. Thank you for watching the content. Make sure you smash a like. Make sure you hit your comments in the comment section as well. So let's get into it. So throughout this week, I've seen a lot of people talking about Jack Moylan, and according to the Deck EFL article page, they will not be surprised if Jack Moylan plays Premier League football in a few years. And I'll be honest with you, this was a big, massive debate, and I, Cornell, was actually talking to myself about this because I was kind of thinking, well, do I see Jack Moylan playing Premier League football in a few years? I definitely do, because Jack Moylan has proven once and for all that he can be the very best. A player that made his mark in the Bohemians academy. Didn't really get going at Bohemians despite he had to go on loan to Wexford and basically score 8 goals, and obviously did well there. Obviously his contract had previously run out, and then went on to sign for Shelbourne through Damien Duff, who saw his huge potential and got him to be the most highly rated player that he is right now. And then signed for us Lincoln City in 2014 when we was going on that run, when we all thought that Lincoln City was going to be in the playoffs and make history. But, you know, it didn't really happen. And then scoring a brace against Barnsley at Oakwell, who absolutely how he annihilated them so much and really slapped them up very much. And then again, obviously got injured against Harrogate this season and was out for 3 months. And then now he's back from injury and hasn't looked back since, which he hasn't done. But you know what? Jack Moylan is the very best in the business right now, and he's the very best this season in League One. And honestly, he wants to be playing Championship football, not playing League One. He wants to be in a team that is ambitious and wants to be playing at the highest level as possible. And us Lincoln City are going to give him that by us being promoted and us winning automatic promotion to the Championship for next season. And I got to tell you, I am so pleased with Jack Moylan this season. Jack Moylan has proven once and for all that he can be his absolute best and bring the quality and the positivity and the positive energy to our team. And honestly, I got to tell you, for me, he would suit the Premier League very well, because there'll be certain Premier League clubs like maybe a West Ham, maybe a Wolves if they stay up, maybe even a Nottingham Forest. You know, these lower small clubs. I'm not so sure about the big clubs. Possibly maybe 1 or 2 of the big clubs could basically take him, but honestly, it's all about him getting into their team and getting into the starting 11, and depending on the manager who he's obviously going to be playing with, who's going to be, you know, being coached by. But again, Jack Moylan has just gone from strength to strength. I know some fans didn't really rate him at first because some even said that he doesn't offer nothing. And I think people need to really watch his videos from the League of Ireland when he was playing for Shells. He offered everything that was put on the table. And that is the reason why he is at the level he is today. Obviously, from me following the League of Ireland and watching the League of Ireland, I've watched many talents, you know, come from the League of Ireland. Like we've had Mandroyus to Dylan Duffys, and, you know, obviously Josh Houlihan, obviously we ain't seen yet due to his injury, but I'm looking forward to seeing what he does, even though I know what he's capable of and how he plays. But again, Jack Moylan has just proven to be a special killer player on the ball and one of the best dribblers in League One this season, and definitely is up there with the prime Messi. No disrespect towards Lionel Messi, but Jack Moylan is the very, very best. And even if you compare his stats to Lionel Messi, even though Lionel Messi's playing a tougher league like the MLS, and Jack Moylan is playing a tougher league too in League One, because League One is not an easy league, and it isn't. It's not. It's a very, very tough league, and it's not an easy league to play in. But again, you clearly see where Jack Moylan has come from and why Jack Moylan is in the best form of his life. And the goals he's been scoring, I mean, like 6 goals in the last 6. Honestly, you can't take nothing away from that. Honestly, you can't. And I've always said, listen, Jack Moylan is the very best, and you see that. And when Jack Moylan plays, the very, very best that you will see, and more is coming from him this year. But obviously, I just thought I'd just put the video out just to debate this and say, do I see Jack Moylan actually playing Premier League football in a few years? I do believe that, and I think when we do go up this season and we do play Championship football, Jack Moylan will have maybe a few Premier League clubs coming after him and hunting him down and probably thinking, well, you Imps have got a fantastic player in there and we want him. But look, Jack Moylan is the very, very best, and you can clearly see that. But thank you very much for watching the Imps View podcast show with me, Cornell B. Make sure you smash a like. Make sure you leave your comments in the comments reaction and tell me your thoughts. Do you believe that Jack Moylan will play Premier League football in a few more years? And make sure you hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day and see you soon. Up those Imps.